Thank you. I think we're live now. Family, I think so before we start, we'll go play small music for una first. For now, take una back to them days. And this now, no other music other than
Satisfying is Pizza Hut's original pan pizza. It's more satisfying than this.
¿Qué hora es? Hora de aprender algo nuevo.
Family, let's take una back to them days. This now Emerson Bobo Payne.
We were not born to meet them.
We were not born meet am.
We get hope to say one day we could make them. We were not born to meet money. Let's opportunity. Till we want to meet somebody. It's not easy. We not born to be. One day we took our sons of gold. But not the time we can go. We have this for one day show. And the entire world will say, we not be born to be. We not born to be. We not born to be. We not born to be. Number one, we born up on body. We get plenty of boys, kitty. We not been a pieces and me. We keep up for them beats, Benny. We not bubble pain. When I feel lick me, guinea. Carry the shine like a robbery.
Yeah.
Don't me one cup Gary. One more the boy. We not
I got you.
up to school with me, khaki, the fight from Kissy to 40. University pass you go read. You know it's for leave left Bobo Pain. Remember the time for the kitty. Some of them run go Gambia and Guinea. The thing we are seeing love in Lily. Some see don't waste Maxwell Kobe. Yes, original Bobo Pain. We not 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 Bobo Pain. We were not born with money. Let's opportunity. Till we want to meet somebody. It's not easy. We not Bobo Pain. One day we took our sons of gold. But not the time we can go. We have it for one day show. And the entire world will know. Say, we not been Bobo Pain. Now we dey crawl, we dey fall. Like when them put still all up and soul. And so we won't miss the wall. One day we go stand tall.
Family, now we not Bobo Payne. The man himself, Emerson. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Brother Emerson. First of all, I need to make a disclaimer. This platform does not own the copyright to this song. This song was played purposefully for educational and entertainment value. Thank you very much, Fambulem. That na Emerson Bokari for now, Bobo Payne. Fambulem, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever on a day. And welcome to the program Inside Salone today. Now the then and now media empire where they broadcast live on Facebook. Me now na host and presenter Mohamed Kamara, commonly known as Supermed. And today na Saturday, the 26th of September 2020. Inside the program today, until now see now the semi guest already they're on live right now. This man a political commentator. We know plenty thing about salon politics. He get vast experience about salon politics and he can lecture people about salon politics plenty one. So very happy for getting at the platform today. This person is not a stranger at this platform. Now possible we don't get the last time we get some few technical difficulties. So today we hope and pray say that technical difficulty not going to affect me too much. And we also want to apologize. We started it to be late because we get important information, so we adjust everything perfectly. And I believe so we will continue like that. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, I want to now begin share this program. This program, it will be a very, very interesting program. Like what the guest will get today, now a political commentator. We're very, very conversant with salon politics. So I believe say plenty of we go and can listen. What to get for can share about it today, because inside the topic today, we'll get two very, very important things that we want to discuss about. Obviously, we already the white paper. That's one of the things we're going to talk about. Then the next one, that American visa ban. We're going to talk about that one as well. So please, we're not continue for share. I want to share so that to get plenty people in. We go watch this program live. And they say, no go say somebody tell me, they say, listening from the horse's mouth, they quite and this particular guest will get today, a very, very conversant with salon politics. And this person and no other person other than Mr. Moses Ben-Kanu, all the way from Banjul, the Gambia. Mr. Moses Ben-Kanu, one day just say hello to the viewers them all around the world where they watch we show live one, na the Dell and Now Media Empire where they broadcast live na Facebook.
Hello to our wonderful viewers, and first of all, I apologize for the breakdown we get on the previous program. I quite believe this one today will make a difference. I welcome you all on board.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moses Ben-Kanu. Like we are saying, I believe say this program again for be very, very interesting today. I just want to make one small intro where I go say a short monologue before I bring my guest inside. I want to say this program inside Salon today, where the broadcast always this time here so now the Dell and Now Media Empire live na Facebook. I want to go more small no more because plenty people they ask me, say, Brother Superman, what's your opinion in relation to the white paper we don't come out? So I just want to go more small before I bring my guest inside. Family, don't forget, please don't continue for share. Now we continue for share. So I want plenty of we more hear it directly from the horse's mouth. What you can talk about very, very important topic today. You know, I said plenty people they know they ask me what's my own opinion, what's I take, what's in me take. So I want to go more small before I bring my guest come inside. The white paper we don't see them. And we don't hear from plenty analysts we don't talk about them.
Yeah.
But in your regard, I want to say, we at this platform, we are always against corruption. We know say corruption like a cancer in our country. And we have cut them out. So we always stay against corruption. I want to know that categorically. But again, we do not believe say you for use corruption for fight against corruption. We believe say the corruption fight again for be a genuine fight. Because if we look back history, corruption not just begin yesterday in our country. And corruption not stop today. As we talk so, plenty people they know say corruption still there in our country. We see latestly when the Afrobarometer report come out. Most people then believe say corruption rife in endemic in our country. So corruption fights, not a fight way for politicize, not a fight way for play with. Now a serious fight.
No.
For become the team them for put together for make sure so we fight corruption. But before I go any further, for say I talk about this particular white paper, I want to draw attention. Why we get the question for ask back is why we get corruption in our country. And they always say that when they say me, anything happen to me, or where I see happen, and they ask why it happened first. Because some people they say, when you buck your foot for them, not look who you for them, look who you buck your foot.
Exactly.
So what are the root cause of corruption? What make corruption become a cancer so endemic in our country? Because I quite tell them, according to Afrobarometer report, recently, corruption they everywhere in our country. And it affects the country seriously. But the only way we will fight corruption in our country, we get for be honest to ourselves. We get for be a genuine fight. Now we ask ourselves the question: why the corruption they affect you so much, so bad now we country. And this to me, I said, no, we go back to the root cause of corruption. I mark some certain things there. Poor institutions. Like I said, the judiciary, the police, who see what Afrobarometer reports come on. They say the most corrupt institution of the country are the police. The legislative arm of the government, when a parliament, it was third most corrupt. We get the judiciary, when at the other arm of government, when at the court and the law them and everything. Plenty people don't get confidence in them. And so on and so forth, all the other big key institutions then. So until we begin strengthening the institutions and they will put mechanism in place for make sure that their institutions and they're able to work independently for fight corruption and for do what they're supposed to do, we will always have problem in corruption. Because corruption, not to say, now anytime person go make commission of inquiry or then go say, oh, that policeman corrupt. No. But if we get proper police them in place, when you do something like corrupt practice, then for able to investigate you and prosecute you for that. So we institutions are number one problem for corruption in our country. The other thing again, when we always talk about people that forget about them, now the poor wages. Despite the previous administration increase some wages them by over 100%, but their wages and they're still low. Let's be honest here. If a teacher they get 700, 800,000, he live in a Greater Freetown, and rent per month now about 700,000, 800,000. How that teacher they go to eat every day? Because when they pay salary, pay all per rent. He get for eat every day. Again, people get for go school, get for buy for the uniform, buy for them books, bag, and everything. And people get for sick, you get for go in the hospital. You get for provide for your wife. In relatives and all those sorts. How we go able to live by the 700,000 that they pay them? Where before say that they only do for paying rent. So how the man they survive? Or for ask to say the question, how this teacher they survive? If they able to pay rent, they do this, they do that. If they get money maybe from the students, then that is corruption. So all the tiers of poor wages, now another big facet of corruption. And obviously, with constitution, instead they encourage corruption in our country. Because what they do, invested power too much by the head of the executive, when are the president. So if the president they choose police, then they say this man I'm going to make Inspector General of Police. That means if that man they not that's in tune, the likelihood is he able to fire and back.
Oh yeah.
Now if they say that this man will be the anti-corruption commissioner, if the man not the that's in tune, he can able to fire and back. So with constitution says we need for amendment for Biancam in line for able fight corruption. So these are some of the root causes of corruption. For the sake of this program, I know I'm all too much. There are some of the roots we didn't call. But now that come to the white paper says away come out. The white paper says away come out. So if I come out with the undiluted report from the Commission of Inquiry, so that other people who are legal analysts them go able to look what the judges and say from the Commission of Inquiry and compare them with the white paper. But as I talk, so up till now, we're able to get the report, the undiluted reports from the Commission of Inquiry. So that part in itself is corrupt. Because like what I told you, when one fight corruption, you have to be genuine. You have to be open and transparent. So that anybody not say, oh, this person, they target me. That person, they target me. That person, they target me. Because not see prominent cases there. Along the way. Where make people, they doubt the genuine fights. If this particular fight, this Commission of Inquiry really was genuine. Because we see the main opposition, APC party, highlights the rules of court committee. since when they pass the instruments in a parliament, we creates the commission of inquiry. Say, boy, let we get them, let it be equivalent to an high court. Because we know say, person, you can get vendetta against somebody. But if you go according to the rules as enshrined in the constitution, that also say you clear. That person don't go get away again for saying, no, this person, it witch hunts me. Because you go according to the law.
Yeah.
But that did not happen. We see the opposition even take them case them. So the appeal and Supreme Court say, boy, before this commission, they go further. Una can rule on this particular section of the constitution. Then case they were never empaneled. So they don't create suspicion from the word go. And up till now, they see the outcome of them again, that suspicion continues. Where one of the lawyers them, where go represent most of the people them, when I clients them, when they accuse, well, but one interview say, just because of certain question where he make in relation to the commission of inquiry and the Supreme Court and the country, the white paper final say for pay damages. But that in itself was laughable. Because this man a lawyer in job now for represent people in a court. So he get right for highlight issues them where if he say, you know, they go according to the law. So if the white paper can come and say, well, because of that, if we pay damages, that is baffle we all. And if you don't begin miscarriage of justice for one person, then how you go able to all the rest of the people where the report all, or where this white paper all? Don't forget, so the white paper is supposed to be the government's own decision in relation to the recommendation where the report will come out from the Commission of Inquiry. But the report says they're not published up to now. So how people are going to know say what the white paper they recommend so now exactly what in the commission directed for recommend. So all of these things are very, very important things, ladies and gentlemen. So if people that ask me for like a remote for this white paper, I want to say we all welcome the fight against corruption. But the fight against corruption has to be genuine, has to be honest. You know, for use them as a political ploy for attack your opponents them. For bring your opponents them down. That should not be the case. It will be an honest, genuine, open, and transparent fight.
Exactly.
Where the citizens, where all the people in the country will get confidence in. But if they begin to see what most people describe as selective justice, it could be unfortunate because this particular corruption facts now very, very important. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to stop now because I gave me guest. I be just saying I got more small no more for this particular topic. I want to bring my guest now, Mr. Moses Benkanu, all the way from Banjul, the Gambia. I want to tell you thank you once more again for your patience. I want to go directly to the topic. This is about corruption. The white paper don't come out. I don't have much more power, but I want to let you give me your own take. You're a political commentator. We know a lot about salon politics. What's now your own take on this white paper we don't come out?
Thank you, Mr. Kamara, for the noble honor. I appreciate so much for taking your time and inviting me for the second time to be a guest to this program. This program now about Sierra Leone. And above all, whatever we discuss now based on the level we get for the country. There is nothing like political sentiment or basically ideas on political affiliations or whatever it is. No. I mean, it's for the good of the country. The Commission of Inquiry in the first place was actually a dream come true, provided the people or the major stakeholders they apply the true method or system way applicable for any unique system, judicial system. First of all, they invite certain foreign stakeholders or not judges them, will come do the process. We get young people. That I can show anybody. So we get talented judges. We get highly educated judges. We get highly educated people within the legal system. We are still them for able to undertake all the assignment they make. Okay, then I have foreign judges at the expense of the taxpayers. We believe, say yes, every government gets their own policies. It is their own policy for invite foreign judges. But we are also expected by inviting foreign judges using taxpayers' money, pay them a huge sum of money, therefore come out with something where at least cogent. We're able to convince every Sierra Leonean to say, oh yes, these people are determined to fight corruption. But looking at it on the other pretext, the report come out, people are not able to get access to them. They don't know exactly what will come out from the report, the commission's report. I mean, for me, it's really interesting. Interesting in the sense that you cannot just use state resources just because you are in power. Just like what people try to talk about executive powers, so highly vested on the president, based on the constitution or whatever it is. But at least there are limitations. You cannot overdo things, you see. And they overdoes in the sense that, one, they cannot present a cogent report to even the masses, neither to other political stakeholders. Now, coming with whatever we call it, this last one, how do they call it?
White paper.
The white paper. Now, how do you expect somebody to react on the white paper when you don't know exactly what did happen prior? I mean, it's the same corruption we're talking about here. You see, one thing is the government tends to realize that there are separation of powers. And you have no right as an executive, for interfere with the powers of the others in any shape or form. You see, the government is elected on the basis of democratic values. And I think that for respect all the values that we enshrined within the Constitution of Sierra Leone. One, the rule of law, for respect, unique judicial, how they call it, unique justice system, equitable to everybody. But you cannot use your powers just because you want to overpower the other. At the end of the day, the old process, people are just taking them as a failure, a waste of resources, a sham. You see?
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Moses Benkanu. I know say you're on the floor right now. I just want to refrain some certain things that will come out. Because, like we are say, we at this platform here, we all know, we believe, say, corruption not to today business. And not to like, so this white paper don't come out, corruption don't stop. Corruption has been there for a long, long time. It's not become a cancer now in country. We don't see successive different governments away come, they're not able to tackle this corruption problem. And that is just a fact. But again, like we are saying no more, the question here is, waiting now the cause where they create this serious corruption in our country. And like we don't highlight and so no more. The fact of the corruption here, this white paper is, you don't highlight and say, you don't use corruption for fed corruption, like we have just said earlier. In terms of the people where they don't put so that this particular report, something say, then go, then something, okay, they not get case against them. Some of them, they say, they get case against them. They don't give them time for pay money, for pay, for them to seize the house and everything, or maybe men go to court for go appeal. What thing that you take, what if you say go be the next stage for this battle? Because we don't see the reports on come out. There are lots of allegations being made, and obviously the judicial process still they continue because there is still room there for many people to appeal go na appeal court if they so wish. So what if we say how this can get for play out? What's going to be the next phase for this particular battle or this struggle? I mean, some people think I say this is just like a power struggle or a political struggle, not a really genuine threat in terms of corruption.
If we can rebut exactly what it first talk at the instance. But whenever you fight corruption, If I make sure say there are no skeletons, people then will consider say, oh, these are this and these are that. No. If the government says to do the right thing, automatically there will be struggle. It is only when the government do the right thing, then there is nothing like struggle. But if the government, the current government, they fail to actually make sure say they do the right thing, they're bringing on board all those culpables, all the ones that will be don't have the previous regime, and make sure that everything they publicize them in the interest of every citizen of that country, both in and out, it will be very difficult. But again, also, one thing also we can advise the government, they have no right to bully anybody because there is a law. The Constitution covers everybody from defending. Everybody entitled for defending, either directly or either with the help of the government lawyer. By right, they're supposed to provide a lawyer, where the individual hasn't got any lawyer. But in the whereby the one used force, say, help a person go just choose people at the party without doing the right process. I mean, they are calling for just a chaos, and we don't want that in our country. It's Sierra Leone country. And above all, we struggle for that democracy so much. Sierra Leone has sacrificed their life for the peace and democracy of Sierra Leone. And we all get to realize that the momentum where the two-part government they don't build, I think this government will just can, they proceed. I think corruption is fine and fair. Everybody wants development. And the way, one for secure development of any country whatsoever, and to make sure there's some major area or lapses where they bring about deterrence. The fight against it. And corruption is one of them. But in order to do hiding behind, political line, hiding behind tribal line, hiding behind regional line, to me, it's absolutely, interesting. Mm-hmm. It's interesting. And
okay, thank you very much.
I don't think we're doing into that.
Okay, Brother Moses, thank you very much, because, we also need to look at the origin. But ladies and gentlemen, please now continue to share this, because they develop this story. And this is very, very important to get a very, very important topic what we discuss here this evening.
Mm-hmm.
This white paper issue. Because really, this white paper issue, it get the propensity for create chaos. And get the propensity for we also lost the fight against corruption. Like why they say so, when this current administration become a governance, then we do what they call the transition report, that GTT report. We see the GTT reports there, will be chaired by the current chief minister, where let's say all man of the previous administration corrupt. This is the alleged way the GTT report say. It say all man of the previous administration corrupt. But the irony here is people who are the people in the previous administration. Now, some of them there, now this current administration. And some people they say from that particular GTT reports there, it don't undermine the legal process. Because what you know, the GTT reports don't become the judge and the jury of this particular commission of inquiry. Because if they don't pre-say and say these people are corrupt anyway, when in a professional environment, you people who go now for pulling a traditional report like that one day, we not get for mind what's on they put for that report today, because what you know say the legal system get for take place. So for let the legal system go be independent and go rigorously, we not for undermine them. So on that account today, you feel say the commission of inquiry of itself in origin, a big gap now, a pretense where give the confidence to the people them say this particular commission of inquiry, they can actually investigate thoroughly corruption of the country and bring the culprits them to bear. We're going to go do them in a free, fair, and transparent manner.
Definitely. Let's call it state. The whole thing, if you realize from the one to now, when the commission of inquiry started, or even the transition report, they start up, when they take over. You find out there are a lot of things where young people don't come out to play. They don't come out mainly over certain issues. And at the overall, people are just can say, I mean, these guys are not coming in to fight corruption. These are not coming in with a specific policy for make sure they can bring in development, but they come with a political vendetta. And that's exactly how people have seen it. That's exactly how people have seen it. Because like what you mentioned, you get people that they don't work for the past administration. They, because of the command of the South, up to this day, they are working in potential areas, highly important areas. Some are even ministers. Some are even heads of states or whatever it is. And that is not done. Those people, they occupy certain areas. You see, like even the current minister of finance, like even Dr. Sandi, as a minister, you see, even J.J. Safar or whatever it is, they were all working for the past government. You see, even Kuyembe, who was working also for the past government, occupied a very senior position. Currently working for the same. You see, like even Suare is the same thing. So now, how you fight corruption? Then people are around with a particular department where they forget an account. If you just kill them out of the list, then you say you start the person queue. So it's interesting. You see? It's very, very interesting and unfortunate. It's a lamentable situation. I think that every Sierra Leonean just have to be very conscious. They're looking out to look for. I think.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Moses. Again,
must go on. As we continue to fight, as we also continue to sensitize the people, then, and as we say the government will reason out for say, yes, they do the right thing. You can't.
Okay, Mr. Moses, sorry for the small few technical problem we'll get here now. Mr. Moses, on that thread day where you talk about, because it's very important, let people understand them, because there was an alleged situation, well, it's not even alleged, because it come up at the Auditor General in reports, say $10 million was misappropriated.
Must go on. And I think the government will reason out for say, yes, the edge, go over the, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Moses, I will just build up another thing where we get small technical issue with your line. I don't know. I don't know if you get me.
I will get you clear.
Okay, that's fine. I said there was the report become out, the Auditor General report become out, where he say now the Chief Secretary to the Treasury, where now Mr. Sajusu be involved by $10 million. Where now money now they pay the people where Salon government owe debt. So this now been during the previous administration. That was highlighted. So, but throughout this commission of inquiry, this case was seen by some of the judges, and nothing happened about that particular issue there. When at $10 million, this not only the previous administration talk about, this now the Auditor General, when an independent person, where even his salary they come out from defeat. We almost see plenty reports we don't come up with. When they say Sajushu, $10 million where it's supposed to, where Salon government they use for pay the creditors them. That money don't disappear. This particular inquiry look into them, they say there's no case to answer. So if they can't tell it they happen, who don't for believe? The Auditor General will before say, all man no say she's been very credible over the years. All the authorities are accountable and highlight money the way they lost. How comes this particular commission of inquiry clear and say and not get case for answer?
Like what is the type of talking about? That is same corruption. If we look at the level or the trend at which this government is going, probably the previous government will be far better when it comes to corruption. In the sense that the previous government was a bit transparent in doing things. Like for example, look what really happened just about a couple of days ago or weeks ago. Okay? When the president just left with unceremonious way without telling people exactly what. And it used taxpayers' money. All that are part of corruption. So due to other Minose, he worked for the previous government and he occupied a very sensitive position. Why make a name other than the list? Even when this other reports come out, quite a good number of some other APC guys there waiting for say they will upskill with the current government, they're not put it inside. Why? Because they get certain people that wouldn't say they will witch hunt. And it doesn't work like that. Modern democracy don't advance past that stage, whereby you just come with a dictatorship or you bully other people. No, it doesn't work like that. If you don't do the right thing, automatically there is every reason for letting the whole system collapse. And the system is collapsing. Collapsing in the sense that they are doing the right thing. They bring tribalism inside. They bring a lot of things inside. What people say, you don't put the entire system into oath. And Sierra Leone, definitely one of the most smallest countries, what people say, they're not supposed to live under the entire situation here. You see? Why? Because looking at the per capita, looking at the resources base, looking at other things, Sierra Leone has been able to live anyhow where they want to live in a very comfortable situation. You see? But at the same corrupt practice, the same political separation of powers and all the rest of it, now you know, puts me backward. And it is continuing to put us backward if we fail to do the right thing. So they advise the government to make sure say they do the right thing. Doing the right thing in the sense that let us look say because this now SRTP, let us look say because this is Southern, whosoever is involved, like come on board. But if they just try few people and leave the others, automatically the whole system is in a limbo. It's just a waste of our resources.
Okay, thank you very much, Brother Moses, for that salient point to the highlights. Because please, ladies and gentlemen, why don't I continue for share? And it's very important. Many people know say we at this platform here, we dare against corruption categorically. What's not this for? Because we know how corruption they hinder the progress that we country. Over the years, how corruption that affects we country, how corruption is widespread in we country. But if we want fight corruption again, the only way we fight them, we get for be honest. We get for be honest about them. We get for be open. And watch what's in the cause the corruption. Watch what's in the cause the corruption and try for deal with them. Try for put mechanism in place for stop them. But don't not use a political shenanigans or how they call them for use them for say okay well they blackmail we opponents or do what work we opponents them and say that corruption they fight. And that could be very, very disingenuous. It will be a disservice to the people of Sierra Leone. The corruption fight every Sierra Leonean welcome them. But always people they say, because we just say they jump more like the bad one go like way me guess the time for say. We not just jump like the bad one go no more. We listen to what people they say, the people who are alleged and corrupt, and the people who white people don't say what and call, you know. And we can't say, well, no, we listen and no understand them thoroughly before we move forward. We not just go for say, oh, this all they say this one corrupt, oh, that is it. We go for watch the process. For them, say this process is not very selective. Like where me guess the time for say, you know, what you will see by this report and what you will see by the whole process, it really because when we go back to the transition reports, like what you say no more, it laid the foundation for selective justice. It laid the foundation for many people that would say will refer as witch hunts.
Exactly.
And then like today, up to now, even when this white paper don't come out, the way how the white paper come out as well, it laid the same foundation. Because the undiluted reports when come on at the Commission of Inquiry, they don't release it. Why they don't just all release them together with the white paper? Let people then compare and contrast.
Exactly.
You know, these are the same questions we all man they ask. You see, Mr. Moses, in relation to corruption in our country, how you feel say we go honestly and genuinely tackle corruption in that country?
You see, one important thing I believe say, we're able to fight corruption, and the major stakeholders then for let them be a role model. But in order they up, they expected the one way they down. Let you not imitate from you. No, it doesn't work. Like for example, if we look even in Parliament, constitutional wise, you see, corruption is not only limited by stealing money. You see, even destroying the moral fabric of the society, the social fabric of the society, the political fabric of the society, even financial or economic, is all part of corruption. Most countries are way before trade and then within the West Coast, where they see and they develop, like little than where we are. They find out there are a lot of moral values where they uphold, they respect them. And I think smaller country as it is, I think we for imitate, looking at some of the success stories that we don't make. But if we, as a nation, where we say you don't move ahead, He don't stay ahead. He don't make a lot of success over the past. Now they have to go back, from the start episode. They are not working. Simply because when they're on top, then they took all. So what do they expect the next man? Waiting for saying interest get entitlement as a citizen of the country to the national cake. Instead, they must do what he wants for the way at least where we make a sustain. And that's exactly what is going on.
Okay, thank you again, Brother Moses, again, for that salient point where you bring us. Although
They
get
just
small.
at the top, and they always say to them, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Moses, thank you very much again. Although get small technical difficulty with your line, but I get your point. I mean, it was a very, very salient point. I hope say the viewers that they go along with you, and the viewers of the audience and continue for share, so that many, many people will come, many will listen directly from the horse's mouth. They go, they talk no more. This man, a political commentator, way really, really vast in the political happenings in Sierra Leone, and they talk to you directly from Banjul, the Gambia. Mr. Moses, I mean, we didn't go back. So even the people who fight corruption right now, the current administration, the SLPP government, PAUPA government headed by President Malabio. Because remember, during the days of the campaign, 2018, this same administration we promised we say, when they can have power, then go declare the assets from the president and everybody, and then go make them public. So that any people will know what they count when they can have power. So tomorrow, when they come on a power, then go checkmate them. But that never happened. That never happened. We only know, say, the 10 minutes, the president will say, declare in assets them to only to the chief electoral commissioner. You know, when they do something, we go for put a bout of honesty day. But we don't say one thing, and we do one, we always need for stick by them. Because we, the people where they're in authority now, then get for set an example. For waiting, we all as Sierra Leoneans go follow.
Yes.
So, Mr. Moses, what do you see that one day? Because the administration itself, when say can fight corruption, how you don't see them practices over the time what they don't do in governance, from the time when they come to now, are they setting a good example for sure say yes, they're really ready for fight corruption at the country? Mr. Moses, you get me?
Hello.
Hello, you get me, sir?
Yeah, they get you. They get me?
Yes, I get you now loud and clear. You be get
Okay.
You be get the last question we asked. I say,
Yeah,
let me put it back for you.
Yes.
I say, then this current administration, when they campaign throughout 2018, they say when they get power, they will make sure say they all, including the president, the ministers, they all go declare their assets publicly, so that when the people them go know what they can with when kind of governance, so that when they go come on a governance, we go able to check them back. But that never happened.
Yes.
And so taking that into consideration and all what they don't do, so they don't have governance. You feel say they set a good example to we the people them for sure say they're really, really serious for the fight against corruption.
Definitely. I not say no yardstick of seriousness. Because if you say if they come for fight corruption, you get for set the pace. You get for be a role model. Just like what a political role model. Just like what they say initially. But it will come, it use resources anyhow you want. And I let them check you. I mean from the inauguration even. Why SLPP with a steering committee when they for handle the inauguration ceremony, they for go hand over here to First Lady? That is wrong. That's like that's a conflict of interest. Then apart from that, looking at all the other scenarios, the rice saga and other stuff, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And those people who are involved, even in the rice saga, like the Prime Minister, I don't call him. I don't know how to call him even. The First Minister about whatever it is. He accepts the fact that yes, he sold the rice, but in the interest of his own community, what will happen? Not many people that say even the $1.5 million money laundering saga, which was clear. What will happen? Now people say now they begin to fight for her now. to the extent. No, you can't knock a system just because they look for an, for another for an easy escape, an easy escape. No, it doesn't work like that. You see, and definitely like what we talk more. If they continue for fight the system just like that, they'll be there until they come out. They're not going to do absolutely nothing. Then a big loss is a lot of people. Now a big loss is to our taxpayers. You see?
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Moses. Again, I mean, I want to say hi to we people that were in the chat room, where they comment and everything. Pikin Pele Cole, Adama Mambu, and others, and Abraham, Mr. Abraham say, Mr. Medke, and all I want to thank you plenty for the comments them. And the comments are all welcome at this particular platform. All to the ask, so be respectful to one another. Because we are this platform now for all Sierra Leoneans. We always talk about issues objectively as possible to the best of our ability. We're not turn upside down at this particular platform, but we talk something more at face value. We try for watch them from all different angles and bring and to una and una will be the judge. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Moses Benkanu, all the way from Banjul, Gambia. We don't cover this topic here, so I mean, plenty. We're not going to cover them all inside one game day. But again, we'll move to the next topic. Maybe we'll end by this white paper topic again because plenty people have still plenty interest for them. But we'll move to this American ban, where they ban we for visa business for go America or people. And we know say America, America had the world power. Now the engine house for the one world. So a ban like that they take place against we now baby problem for one small country. What did you take for that old saga day?
It's unfortunate. And above all, I can say a big disaster for Sierra Leone. Because we all know, like, just like what is saying, America is the #1 power in the world. And when America sneezes, they expect, I mean, not expect London, England, or the European Union as a whole, they will catch cold. And what will happen? Now we not even get any two minds. But those people can do any other thing at any time. But even because it's like a sanction. If they say they're not able to go to, they're not give them visa for going to America. No, that one is pathetic. And but we're not going to blame them. But the same corruption, like what they try to talk no more. This happened about 20-something years ago, when our passports were sold to some criminals, foreign criminals abroad. Why? For immediate gain, just for immediate gain, at the detriment of we nation. A passport is not something you have to play. Passport is the lifeline of a nation, the lifeline of a national of that nation. Even like what then I asked me, passport that they work out them every day, everywhere. You know, go just take your passport, you go sell them simply because you say when they look for a way to raise revenue, for buy arms and all the rest of it. To me, it's one of the most grateful statements I can ever had from somebody. Our current president, even to the extent saying that. Hello?
Yes, go ahead. We hear you loud and clear. Yes.
Our current president, from his previous interviews, he said that he used our passport, I mean, for marketing, just to raise revenue. It's a disaster. But again, let us look at on one angle only. President just visit to Lebanon. To some extent, it's clandestine. Clandestine in the sense that quite a good number of Sierra Leoneans, they don't know what's the mission for Lebanon. They don't expect you think one of the kind of countries and they, when a terrorist country, when a country is way the West, then put on the red list. And it will not go only take 1 day or 2 days, it will take almost 3 weeks plus. And to the extent they don't even know where about. What do you expect? People then go speculations. Even to we, some of who will say, "Are you gonna die?" But in the Western world, then that's the way they monitor issues. You see?
Oh, sorry, Mr.
Of immigration, I mean, it connected with issues. You see? So, I mean, we're not a parent, but to some extent also, that has something to do with it. Because immediately it comes.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Moses. You don't force a little bit.
everybody, people will get to.
Okay, Mr. Moses, you're frozen a little bit, but I hear you point at least that Italian to the people, man, repeat, and people can catch what you try for say that last trip. You say a part of the passport where they don't say well land a criminal and where people don't misuse, where they don't get this bad name.
Fine, so say not only.
When they don't get this bad name, you also say the visit to the president go do in Lebanon, a clandestine, and Lebanon obviously get different factions them. Where countries like America, they're not very friendly to. So then, since they go there, the neighbor account, the neighbor know whereabouts, they're very, very suspicious.
Yeah.
So I want you to reiterate that point back because we'll not be get you clear. You frozen a little bit.
Okay. What I try to say is any terrorist-prone area where a leader go, I'm not tell you lie. European Union, America, world powers, then we must focus their attention on that particular leader day. Why? They make a choice of going to that place. And above all, the way how that president, that way how presidents go to that place, without notifying the Israeli community, just, they left unceremoniously. To an extent, it takes 1 week, second week, people do not even know. They even, a lot of local media, comedy media, how they call forums or platforms, they make it even more quick. You see, like in Nigeria, I was watching one. Say with President don't lost. They don't know whereabouts. And above all, they get a sensitive, issue online. When are the corona? Then you get also the ECOWAS summit, where people say it's very important for any of my leaders for the event. No, it's unfortunate. And above all, I cannot tell you lie. If you go take 1 day, 1 week, and you understand, but 2 weeks, 3 weeks, people are not able to know where you whereabouts. No, there must be suspicion. You see? So now we rule out anything that has to do only with the immigration saga, where they don't happen over 20 years ago, where they sell with passports, and now they are in the hands of, the criminals in America. Of course, if you can, review some months ago, where they deport some Caribbeans to Sierra Leone, where they stranded. I see the thing. You see, I see I'm on Al Jazeera. They were stranded in Sierra Leone. Why? Because they there with passports. You see, so they have no second home, no choice, but to send them back to Sierra Leone, where with the documentation where they see them. So this is the situation. We are between the devil and the blue deep sea. Our country is going down. America also slapped up the short embargo, and we never know, we never tell what is going to happen next to the European Union. Whether the European Union says them will follow suit or the others. But now we pray, let that not be. If it be, automatically, the loan is finished. Finished in the sense that we don't go backward. We go for fight again for 10, 20 years, so let we move to this step where, the previous government left. Because the former president, the two presidents, they set the pace. And we believe that 20 years pace where they left, just like Senegal. Anyone we left, if they come for make a legacy. Even if you go every country, that's the same thing. If they fight for make a legacy, other countries as a whole, they all fight for left a legacy. You see, but they come for fight on the legacy where the previous governments don't do, and at the end of the day, you're not able to do anything. That is absolutely sad for any country. So this American issue, let me pray God, but definitely it's very unfortunate because America is super world power in the world.
Okay, thank you very much, Brother Moses. For that ever excellent and clear weight and call illustration we don't make. Because also, other people in commentators, they talk, say again, this is a colossal failure of diplomacy na the part of the Salon government. Because the way you say no more, the ramification for that visa ban on Sierra Leone is very, very great. Salon, we're a small country. Now we're a poor country, despite huge resources. But we're a poor country, we're not a small country. America has the world power. You know, where the say no more, where America sneeze, other country they catch cold. So this is not just gap, America not just gap women and bandwidth. There must have been some sort of communication.
Yeah.
You know, so what thing we diplomats and they do, we ambassador in America, what thing foreign minister they do. For America, obviously, if America comes to with something, for many for address the issue and try for amend and do something where enough of be reach to this stage. So what now you take into that again? Because with diplomats, that's a responsibility. for make sure say they able make dialogue between we and a world power way before so we benefit greatly.
Exactly. Well, like what we try for just talk, and now continue for reiteration because it's very important. You see, executive powers are limited, but when you use excessive force simply because you are in power, the detriment is very huge. It not only affects you internally, but even internationally. The record and set was very ugly. One, the human rights abuse was tremendous. Our constitutional abuse was tremendous. Quite a good number of lapses in this current administration, where presently therefore turned around for victims. And that's exactly what is happening. But the only sad part of it is the innocent are going to suffer. Like, for example, there are a lot of people now, we want to go to America, we don't fight for them to kill them, they want to go to America, but there is no way after this ban. So just imagine. That alone, it will bring a lot of development to the country. You see? So if then this government, they're not able to get any, they're not in the good books of the international community. They're not in the good books of even within the Australian community. You don't expect any dialogue. It will be very difficult. If the government able to dialogue internally, how can they dialogue externally? Because as they go, the next thing they will tell them is, but people, this is what we are doing. And exactly, look at the amount of demonstration in America, London, in Europe, against this current government, especially with the reckless killings of people and all the rest of it. It is sad and unfortunate. A government in power, it can purposely in the interest of the people. But when they turn around for dehumanize your people, then automatically they expect external forces to hit you back. And that is exactly what is happening. And this government will expect a lot of blows from the international community. They will have it. Whether they accept it or not, they will have it.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Moses Benkano, all the way from Banjul, the Gambia. Again, I think so let's exhaust this topic small. So now we move for now they round up small. Now we move back to the topic when the main topic of the day today, the white paper. People will ask, say, maybe this man is against the fight of corruption. Are you against the fight against corruption as alone?
No. For one thing, the only way we can move forward as a nation, now where we fight corruption. Europe able to develop today simply because they're able to fight corruption at least to 80%. Because it is difficult to fight corruption in totality. But we have to go all out to make sure we minimize that. And that is exactly what we expect from major stakeholders. But if they're not able to set the pace or the precedent as stakeholders, they're also indulged into some activities that were fishy, were corrupt. It was very difficult for them to fight corruption. Like what happened in Parliament. You can't impose a speaker in the House of Parliament against the majority, like corruption. You can't impose a speaker in the House of Parliament against the majority. It's a type of corruption. So corruption not only centers on finance or economic. No. There are a lot of things that when you go do, where automatically it will turn around for not only damage you, but it will hinder the progress of others. And that's exactly, even immorality. It has a lot for affect the society. So we're not against corruption, but let it be done in an equitable manner, where justice is there for everybody. The rule of law is there for everybody. You see? Freedom
Okay,
is
thank
there
you.
for everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Moses, because you don't clarify it. Very, very important for people at the chat room and people who get subsequently get for watch this program. My guests are not there against the fight against corruption. It just want to make it an equitable, just free and fair fight. We're not selective, we're on man for the only same telescope. We're not for be political, not about say I target my opponent or target other opponent. You just want to be an honest fight because like when my guests say, if we're able to minimize corruption, it will help you for develop because it is not easy to eradicate corruption 100%. I don't believe say corruption is eradicated 100% at any center in the world. But if we're able to lessen it to a certain degree, it will help you for developing our country. So in relation to this government now, what did they do like today, Mr. Moses, in terms of the fighting corruption, the white paper they don't pull, obviously the Commission of Inquiry, from the GGT report force, say to the Commission of Inquiry, say to this white paper, although we all see yet the undiluted commission reports, what do you feel say the government for do for make this fight against corruption work now in country?
Number one thing is they have to sit back and reflect their lapses. Why make the kind of very difficult, for able to gain, the momentum in some of their activities? Because any government whatsoever, they operate on policies and programs. And any program whatsoever, when you lay down, now your manifesto, you're not able to implement them on the basis of what you say, automatically, you don't fail. So they let us go back to the drawing board, then reflect, then say, these are some of our lapses, these are some of the areas that we need to adjust, these are some of the areas, the corrections that we need to make, and from there, they can be able to move forward. But other than that, we are just in the same circle, back and forth. Because the opposition is also there. They are determined. And they have also the manpower. They have the capital. They have the resources. You see, for fight back. And above all, the law is there. So the world is not so developed that you can't just bully somebody. Even when they wait commit most of their atrocities in Sierra Leone, they will be chased. A time will come, they will chase them. Locally and internationally. The law will hold them. Let them have it back of their mind. You can't do anything absolutely in this world today and you think, I'm the boss. No, it doesn't work like that. Let them go back to the drawing board, do what is necessary, then they will adjust themselves. Probably then they're able to gain the attention of certain members within the society, especially political stakeholders. But other than that, no, there is no way because the law is there. And the government, is divided into organs. You see, you have the legislative organ, you have the executive, you have the judicial organ. So each organ gets the way they play. You go down say this white paper, everybody for pay, but the law will say no. You see, the rule of evidence should be there. Because if this one is corrupt, then evidence should be there. You cannot just only accountable without proving, the unreasonable doubt. You have to prove the unreasonable doubt, which is very important. In any basis of a democratic system. We are operating a democracy. Democracy, the government of the people, by the people and for the people. You see? So, everything that you have to do, you have to make sure that you think of the people first. But if you want to take it as individual, because you are the supreme, you have all the supreme powers, it doesn't work. Because there are areas that you have limitations. You see? So let them go back to the drawing board and check critically to avoid further chaos. But it doesn't work. In anything we can. The international world is watching us. Everywhere they are looking at us. Whether we are doing the right thing, whether this government is actually with the intention to make them fight corruption, or they come with the intention to kind of destabilize the entire system. That was, built over the past 20 years after the war. So, this now is very important but also crucial time. It's very important but also crucial time, I may repeat.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Moses. You couldn't have made it more clear, and I believe most of the people who they watch the program gonna say you take your time for make sure you bring up point after point after point, because the fight against corruption now holistic fight, not a tokenistic fight where they take 1, 2, 3 no more, or you choose 2, 3 people them for punish them because of their political persuasion or political belonging. It has to be something for the whole nation. You have to make sure say nobody, when they say nobody in a sacred cow, including you say we want to the corruption. But if you say so they fed the corruption, they bent on doing corrupt practices, the way I like to say corruption in many facets. Not to forget thief money no more. When you go put somebody in a job where you're not supposed to do massive corruption. Because you bring institutions in town. And without people that don't see them at this particular administration, the happening is where you highlight the Speaker of Parliament and so on and so forth, which is really, really important for us to watch from the angle they are. Because they go say on this platform, we're there against corruption. I don't believe say I don't know they're against corruption, because corruption, it don't create so many harm now in country. But a corruption don't stop it The corruption never gone. In fact, some people they say it's even getting worse. So going further or going forward, we don't see the white paper don't come out. Waiting that you advise to the opposition them. When many are the victims them by this white paper. Waiting that they own, waiting if you say for be their own step. Waiting them for do, for make sure say, then they will bring up the facts to the people. Many people they understand, say, this fight here, so it's not as genuine as it seems.
A very important question. Like what we just continue for, say over and over. Where there is honesty, where there is fair play, you will see you will see an amount of unity. You will see an amount of response, positive response from both parties. Even in Poland today, even in political, problems right now in Sierra Leone, voting Brian simply because people are not ready to accept their faults. If you are currently the head, accept your faults, accept your lapses. If you're in your position, also accept your lapses and your faults. Let everybody learn to accept his faults or lapses. Don't support simply because this person here na northerner, or this person na southeasterner, or this party anyone from the southeast originally or whatever it is. No, it doesn't work like that. When somebody is not doing the right thing, don't support him, criticize him. To some extent, even we have been in a situation whereby the people who fight against you, they will lambast you. Not that they hate you, but they want you to change. But if this government is not making any changes, but everything they are doing, na pauper, everything they are doing, na by force, it doesn't work like that. And they cannot do anything. You can jail them. But at the end of the day, the table will turn against you. You see? We have seen that. We have seen that. I've visited many countries within the West Coast where I see situations like this don't happen. Where the former government, when they turn against them people, but at the end of the day, they like today, country speaking, it doesn't work well for them. So let them make sure, then do the right thing. Those who are culpable, let them bring them to justice. And above all the one that wait and see say they forget account, there should be a rule of evidence. Because you're not going to just try me without evidence. No. Yeah, which corporate away will take me and say, this man here is thief, and I forgot lock on straight away without evidence. No, and I don't do justice. Don't do justice to no operate anywhere. We are living in a civilized society. Sierra Leone, the anthem of Africa, I think they will get for up. You got to uphold that title today. But let not reduce them, to a level whereby, internationally, they will look mock you as I'm over with. Huh? I've been saying Liberia not too long ago. Things are not working well. But they find out the citizens are there at peace. I witnessed 2 demonstrations there. Even to the extent the police and they give water to the demonstrators. That's how democracy is operating. But you cannot use force to make ends meet. It doesn't work.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Moses, again. Thank you for that salient point again. And just as we round up now, I want to tell brothers and sisters and say this particular program here, so would they again Saturday the same time at the same platform. And subsequently, maybe Wednesday we'll get to that different programs. So please, we'll continue for following na Facebook and also na YouTube. We'll go on our YouTube page and we'll subscribe. We'll go see with subsequent interviews and we'll do plenty one day. We'll go know say yes, this particular platform na a very transparent, very objective and critical platform where all people are critically responsible for what's happening in our country. And again, as I round up, because I will give Mr. Moses the last word. As I round up, I want to now know say we on this platform and at this program, we dey against corruption. We condemn corruption to the highest degree because we know say it don't create so much problem in our country. But again, corruption yesterday and today is still there. Corruption hasn't stopped. If anything, corruption is getting worse.
Exactly.
Corruption is getting worse. We see people they're not supposed for them a certain position that they put in there, and that they corrupt the institution.
Yeah.
We see people in a certain job, where for do certain thing, and then they would do them because of powers from above. We see recently where a member of parliament, when at Tawa, he resigned, and other people resigned, like one committee in the parliament, because he said that they twist them. They're not able to do the job. That is corruption. So corruption comes in so many facets, ladies and gentlemen. You see, we'll go for be genuine and ask the government, people in authorities, are you genuine one for fight corruption? If we are the one for fight corruption, una show the example. Una show we say una serious about the fight against corruption. Una begin live by that. Then I believe say una don't make the path for people and for follow. Una go lead and others and go follow now.
Exactly.
But for say una they come and choose this, do this, cherry pick, witch hunt, you know, that would not work because it happens several times in able work. Corruption factor an holistic approach.
Exactly.
So our led family know say, although we did against the corruption, we continue women and fetter, but women and fetter honestly, fairly, and transparently. So again, Mr. Moses, I'll do the last word because we don't pass the time now. This I'm not working, but because we started a little bit late, we extend them small. And like what I said, almost Saturday again, we did at the same platform. And that Saturday they will get Mr. Quetta, Amadou Quetta, will come and talk about plenty important things, including what will happen at Panemba Road. And he says, we don't get an hour, we talk a little bit, we go come and elaborate on a more, and also what will happen at the country now. So I want to thank you for genuine, and please continue for genuine and share the program. Let plenty of people go share on our YouTube page and like and back there. Go good. Mr. Moses, thank you the last word. Overall, in terms of the white paper, in terms of what's happening at this American ban, what's your overall advice to the people and to the country, Sierra Leone?
One important advice I get for this government. Let them not use corruption for fight corruption. Let them not use politics in the form of a political vendetta for gain, then goals. Let them not use regionalism, nationalism, tribalism, to let them achieve their goals. With the hope that they will suppress the opposition to achieve their goals. It won't work for them. And it won't end well for them. And above all, the Sierra Leonean people are desperate. Desperate in the sense that they're desperate for a change, desperate for a better Sierra Leone. Not a Sierra Leone that is going down, like the situation they go down today. It is unfortunate that Sierra Leone right now things are extremely difficult for people. Why? Because, there is no system. The policy and programs the government promised for the people, they failed woefully. There is nothing they have done or contributed in developing the human resource base or the capital base of the individuals. Everybody right now, even for living on a $1 a day, is a problem. So it is sad. So they expect, and I hope the government will sit down in this 2 years we then get for revisit some of the lapses that make a change or turn around. I think that would be a very good move for them, and people will applaud them by doing so. But let them not use corruption or fight corruption, because at the end of the day, it will result to something else. Don't victimize somebody simply because he's not in power. Not say because this person is not to Mende or not to Tibini, to go bully him. No, it doesn't work like that. The world is now becoming highly democratic. Look where I am. I'm talking simply because I believe in democracy and the rule of law. You cannot just come and arrest me like that. You see? I will ask you, or the law will ask you. So the fundamental right of the individuals in Sierra Leone, they must be given. People should be given the right to freedom. People should be given the right to those are some of the people. As citizens of the country, security, and all the rest of it. You see? So I thank you very much. And I thank our viewers for all the time they've taken. I'm so sorry for the past time we will not be able to actually get a good connection. But this time I think is a bit better. Thank you.
Okay, then thank you very much once more again, Mr. Moses Benkano, all the way from Banjul, the Gambia. I believe this time it was much better and people really get the views, the accurate views of waiting that you take in terms of the white paper and already they go to America as well. Fambula one town I thank you. We'll stop here for today. But the call town and almost so Saturday again this same time. Una January we don't forget come Quetta na the platform. And we can talk about what happened at Panemba Road and all that thing that happen in the country. So for now, I want to all bye-bye. And I thank you very much. And let God bless me all. And God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Bye-bye.